Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falkor Bay. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Fists of Fire. And you can see who has the power advantage. And he'll be facing Joe Calzaghe, the pride of Wales. You can see who has more experience. This fight will be in the light heavyweight division. Plenty of power, but they've still got those quick hands too.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Up first, Fists of Fire from Montenegro. They are the SCI and WBC champ. Their last fight was a very close victory. Joe Calzaghe from Wales. Last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Montenegro, wearing the red trunks with red trim, here is the current SCI and WBC World Champion, Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Wales, Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. So here we go. Should be a good one. We wanted action, and they are delivering. That jab misses. The champion is back for another defense. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice slip to avoid the jab. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Punches coming from every angle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
jab won't score. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Hold on, I got to cut you off here, Johnny. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Wasn't ready for that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. One punch could change everything in this battle. The jab not finding its target. We have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab does not score. Couldn't land that jab. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Not a lot of defense here at all. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Which fighter will say no mas? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't find a home for that jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. He misses with that straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice exchange here from both men. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No respect for each other's punching power. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
To land the hook. He misses with that jab. Nice stop, but that won't score. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Do you believe this? Good counter punching. fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Catch and shoot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go. It's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. He somehow weathered the storm. The Prince of Wales is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, and you continue.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what, the cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
The exchange punch. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Calzaghe is down, but will he get up? How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your breath.
Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round, there'll be sheer panic in that.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. The Pride of Wales in some real trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And that hook misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That big hook doesn't land. And this might be the Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI and WBC World Champion, Fists of Fire.